Have you ever taken a vitamin thinking it was helping you, but it was actually putting your brain at risk? Every night, millions of older adults take supplements to protect their heart, boost memory, and stay strong. But what if I told you that 5 of the most common vitamins, the ones sold in every pharmacy and grocery store, can quietly increase your risk of stroke, brain bleeds, nerve damage, or dangerous blood pressure spikes? And the worst part? You won't feel it happening. No warning. No pain. You might go to bed feeling fine, and wake up with your life forever changed. As a doctor, I've seen too many seniors experience life-altering events, not because they smoked, not because they ignored their health, but because they trusted a vitamin label without knowing the full story. Today, I'm going to walk you through 5 specific vitamins that, in high doses or taken at the wrong time, can harm your brain more than help it, especially after age 60. We're going to talk about the sunshine vitamin that can silently cause calcium to harden your arteries, the antioxidant that thins your blood more than your medication, the nerve pill that actually damages your nerves, and the natural heart vitamin that's triggered strokes in patients who did everything right. If you or someone you love takes supplements, this might be the most important video you watch this year. So stay with me, because knowing how these vitamins really work could save your brain. Vitamin D, the sunshine trap. Vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. It's praised for strengthening bones, lifting mood, and boosting the immune system. And for older adults, it often feels like a must-have. But there's a dark side to this healthy habit that few people talk about. What if I told you that taking too much vitamin D, especially in the evening, could quietly increase your risk of stroke while you sleep? That's exactly what happened to Raymond, a 74-year-old retired Navy officer. He was healthy, active, and took pride in his routine. Every night before bed, he swallowed a 10,000 IU vitamin D capsule, believing he was protecting his bones and aging well. But one morning, his wife found him on the floor. He couldn't move his right arm. His speech was slurred. A stroke. The blood tests told the story: excess calcium in his blood, stiff arteries, and blood pressure swings. The root cause? Vitamin D toxicity. Here's the science: vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium. But in high doses, it can cause too much calcium to build up in your bloodstream. That calcium gets deposited into your arteries, making them rigid and narrow, a recipe for clots and stroke, especially when you're dehydrated or sleeping. And here's what's even more alarming. Most adults only need 600 to 800 IU of vitamin D daily. Many over-the-counter pills contain 5,000 to 10,000 IU, with no warnings. Vitamin D is fat-soluble, meaning it accumulates in your body over time. Taking it at night may worsen blood pressure instability, increasing stroke risk during sleep. Raymond survived, but now lives with weakness on one side of his body, and a deep regret. Vitamin E, the silent bleeder. Vitamin E is often called the heart helper. It's marketed for its antioxidant powers, ability to support circulation, and even promises to boost memory and skin health. But here's what most people, especially seniors, never hear. In high doses, vitamin E can silently turn deadly. You see, vitamin E acts as a natural blood thinner. That might sound helpful until it's not. When combined with medications like aspirin, Plavix, or warfarin, the kind many seniors take for heart issues, this vitamin can tip the balance too far, leading to bleeding in the brain. Let me tell you about Evelyn, an 81-year-old former librarian with a sharp mind and a gentle smile. She was taking warfarin for a heart condition and started a new vitamin E supplement, 800 IU per day, after reading it might help with memory. Just 3 weeks later, she ended up in the ER with a pounding headache, vomiting, and confusion. A CT scan revealed a hemorrhagic stroke, bleeding in her brain. Her blood was too thin to clot, and no one had warned her about the danger of combining vitamin E with her medication. Here's the problem. The recommended daily intake is just 15 milligrams, or 22 IU. Many supplements on shelves contain 200 to 1000 IU, with no warnings. Evelyn survived, but her short-term memory never fully recovered. She now walks with assistance, and regrets not asking more questions. So please, if you're taking vitamin E and any kind of blood thinner, talk to your doctor. Check the label. And remember, just because it's a vitamin doesn't mean it's harmless. Niacin, B3, the pressure switch. Niacin, also known as vitamin B3, is often praised as a heart-healthy miracle. It's sold in supplements, fortified cereals, and even energy drinks. Many doctors once recommended it to lower cholesterol, and you may have heard it helps with circulation. But for older adults, especially those with high blood pressure or heart rhythm problems, niacin can quietly flip a dangerous switch. Let's talk about Frank Miller, an 82-year-old retired mail carrier from Florida. He was always active, sharp-minded, and religiously took supplements to stay ahead of aging. His son had encouraged him to try a heart health capsule that promised to support cholesterol and blood flow. Frank didn't think twice. But within weeks, he began experiencing strange symptoms, flushing in his face, pounding in his chest, and morning dizziness. His family thought it was stress. A mini stroke, however, told a different story. The culprit? That heart-healthy supplement contained 1,000 milligrams of niacin per serving, and Frank was taking 2 doses per day, 2,000 milligrams daily, over 60 times what most seniors actually need. Here's what happens. Niacin causes your blood vessels to expand rapidly, resulting in the familiar warm flush. But after that expansion, they can constrict sharply, leading to spikes in blood pressure, stress on the heart, and reduced blood flow to the brain. Over time, this creates a yo-yo effect that can silently trigger a TIA, mini stroke, or worse. Frank's mini stroke lasted only minutes, but it left a lasting impression and a warning for others. If you're taking more than 50 milligrams of niacin per day, especially with blood pressure or heart meds, consult your doctor. Even flush-free or extended-release forms can cause cardiovascular stress, heart rhythm issues, or blood sugar imbalances. Vitamin A, the brain pressure builder. When you hear vitamin A, what comes to mind? Probably eyesight, right? It's long been associated with vision, skin health, and immune function. And while it's essential in small amounts, too much vitamin A, especially from supplements, can quietly build pressure inside your brain. That pressure can mimic the signs of a stroke or even cause long-term neurological damage. Let me introduce you to Dorothy Simmons, a 79-year-old retired piano teacher from Oregon. She loved classical music, taught students from her living room, and prided herself on staying independent and proactive with her health. To support her vision and aging skin, she took a high-dose eye health supplement every day, nearly 10,000 IU of vitamin A, believing it was harmless. Months later, she started experiencing chronic headaches, blurred vision, and occasional dizziness. One afternoon, her speech began slurring and her balance gave out. Her family feared the worst, a stroke. But the brain scan revealed something different. No clot, no bleed. Instead, she had a condition called pseudotumor cerebri, or intracranial hypertension, a buildup of pressure in the skull. The culprit? Vitamin A toxicity. Here's the science. Vitamin A is fat-soluble, which means it gets stored in your liver and tissues, not flushed out like vitamin C or B-complex vitamins. As we age, our liver's ability to process and clear excess vitamin A slows down, making accumulation and toxicity far more likely in seniors. Too much vitamin A can lead to headaches and dizziness, blurred or double vision, confusion and memory changes, even permanent vision loss or brain fog. And here's the shocking part. Most seniors only need about 2,500 to 3,000 IU per day, including what's already in your food. But many supplements, especially those labeled for skin, vision, or anti-aging, contain 2 to 4 times that amount. Dorothy is recovering, but she now needs regular eye pressure monitoring, balance therapy, and has to limit screen time due to lingering vision issues. Through tears, she told me, "I truly thought I was doing something good for myself. No one warned me." The lesson? Read your labels. Avoid stacking supplements with overlapping vitamin A. And always talk to your doctor before starting high-dose vision or beauty pills. Vitamin B6, the nerve saboteur. Vitamin B6 is often sold as a brain booster or nerve protector. Walk down the supplement aisle, and you'll see it in formulas for memory, energy, circulation, even menopause support. It sounds like a smart choice, right? But for seniors, too much vitamin B6 can quietly sabotage your nervous system, and the damage can be permanent. Meet Harold Jenkins, a 76-year-old retired truck driver from Kansas. He came into my office with complaints of numb feet, tingling hands, and an unsteady gait. He'd fallen 3 times in the past month, once while getting out of bed, and once in the shower. His first thought? I must be getting old. His second thought? Maybe it's my arthritis. But the truth was far more surprising. Harold had been taking a popular over-the-counter nerve support supplement for nearly a year. Each dose contained 100 milligrams of vitamin B6. He was taking 2 pills a day. That's 200 milligrams daily, over 10 times the safe upper limit for older adults. Here's what most people don't realize. Vitamin B6, when taken in excess, accumulates in your body and can damage the protective coating around your nerves, much like stripping insulation off a wire. This can lead to symptoms that mimic neuropathy, early dementia, or even Parkinson's disease. Some of the signs include tingling or burning in hands and feet, loss of balance or coordination, tremors or muscle weakness, confusion, brain fog, or memory issues. The safe recommended amount of B6 for seniors is just 1.5 to 2 milligrams per day, including what you get from food. But many supplements contain 50, 100, or even 200 milligrams per dose. Harold was lucky. We caught the toxicity early. He stopped the supplement, and his symptoms slowly improved, but his balance hasn't fully recovered. He now walks with a cane and avoids driving at night. He told me, "I took it to protect my nerves. I didn't know it could destroy them." So here's the takeaway. If you're taking a supplement labeled for nerve, brain, or energy, check the B6 content. You might be getting far more than your body can handle. So here's your reminder. Read the labels. Avoid high doses unless prescribed. Talk to your doctor before adding any new supplement. And most importantly, don't assume that natural means safe. Because the truth is, your best medicine isn't always in a bottle. It's in the choices you make daily: whole foods, hydration, movement, sleep, and knowledge. You have more power than you think. And by staying informed, you're already protecting your brain, your independence, and your future. Now I want to hear from you. What's one change you'll make after watching this video? Drop it in the comments below. Your insight might help someone else too. If this video opened your eyes, give it a thumbs up so it reaches others who need to hear it. We're here to help you live stronger, longer, and sharper, one step at a time. Thanks for watching.